Hey guys, as we are nearing the end of the year and officially in December, I figured I would do a rapid fire of my top rated books for each month, starting in January up until December. Keep in mind I am a romance and thriller reader, and so that's typically the genres that I lean towards, and all of these books I've rated either 4 or 5-star reads. So let's just jump right into it. My first 5-star read for January was Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. I absolutely fell in love with Mia Sheridan's writing style. If you can't tell, I love the book by all the tabs. Archer, the main character, by far the best book boyfriend ever. Highly recommend this one. Did have another 5-star read for January, and it was Pretty Girls by Karin. This is the first book that I read by her, and honestly, it was so good, hands down 5 stars. There are a lot of triggers though, so be sure to check the warnings before reading it. February started off with another Mia Sheridan book. I absolutely love her writing, so of course I wanted to read all of her books. Kyland did not disappoint at all. Another book that left me in tears. Highly recommend it, but be sure to check the trigger warnings on this one too. I also switched it up a little bit in February, and I read A Not So Meet Cute by Meghan Quinn. I love Meghan Quinn books. I don't know what it is about it, possibly all the smuttiness and the spice, but this was my first spicy romance and absolutely devoured this page to page. I think I read it in like 1 or 2 days. Such a good romance. It's super cute, lots of banter, and of course that spice level was absolutely there. My top read in March was Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez, and this was my first book of Abby Jimenez that I've read. Honestly, it was so good. It's definitely more of a romance, but there are a lot of heavy topics like single parenting, foster care, and lots of mental health representation, which I honestly loved. But I highly recommend this if you are trying to dive into Abby Jimenez books. I know she has a lot that are really popular, but this by far has to be my favorite. If you haven't noticed already, a lot of my books tend to be deeper, darker, emotional reads that leave me sobbing. So of course in April I dove into The Way I Used to Be. Love this book so much. I have not read the second one yet, but I definitely plan to in 2025. This is categorized as more of a YA book, but honestly it's so dark and deep that I really don't consider it that way. The writing style is amazing. Highly recommend it. Another 5-star for April was What I Should Have Said. This was an ARC read that I received, and honestly, it was so good. It's by Max Monroe, and honestly, their writing style is so good. I have read a couple other books by them, and it's just amazing. This has a single dad trope, which is one of my favorites. It is a romance, but also a super emotional romance, so highly recommend if you're looking to have a really good cry.